Alright, what's up? So today, doing a little bit of a different video today, as you can see from the different camera perspective. I've actually got the phone sat right in front of my TV, and today we are going to be doing a song review. So I'm going to be playing, song's going to be Traveler by Ryan Upchurch featuring Struggle Jennings and Tom Macdonald. So basically what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to make this into a series where it's like, it's not really a reaction. It's more of like I listen to the song and I give my opinion on it because I've already heard this song like multiple times. But I'm going to be like basically doing a review of the song. I'm going to let it play for a little bit, maybe like after the first verse or something. I'll share my thoughts on it or whatever. At the end of the song, I'll give it my, official rating or whatever out of 10. Now the rating, that is not going to be based on what they say in the song. Like, for Tom Macdonald, for instance, it's not going to be based on, like, how many people he offends in, like, what lines and, how top of the bar or whatever he goes. No, it's going to be based on how the song sounds, not what they say in the song. So this is Traveler by Ryan Upchurch featuring Tom Macdonald and Struggle Jennings. So let's give it a listen. Has a slow start to it.
I'm a traveling gypsy, tipsy off weed and raw whiskey, whistling the silence at night as the ghost emerged from the thick weed, drifting in clothing they had when they left this world years ago. So they tiptoe in hella nervous cause they still ain't their norm. They seen the light but didn't travel, got stuck in the past to explore. Maybe we are in the past, that means the future is more. Or maybe the future is present, and before us this question, if that's the case, who do we ask when we need backwards directions? I mean, there's a meaning for action, you especially one of a leader, one who goes against the world and don't care to die neither. And if I'm Robert E. Lee, give me that Confederate flag, take me back to the past so I can bleed out and laugh.
Okay, that was the first verse. So, another thing I heard is that he said something about a Confederate flag or something like that. Again, I don't care what they say in the songs. I'm just here to, like, give my opinion on how the song sounds. So in the way the song sounds, it sounded amazing. I love the catchy tune at the beginning of the song. It's awesome. And, yeah, I really like that, that beginning bit. I mean, it's kind of standard, for Ryan Upchurch for his stuff. Just the rest of that verse was kind of meh. If I had to rate that verse out of 10, I'd be like a solid 7. But yeah, I do get what he said, like, something about, like, oh, if I'm Robert E. Lee, something like that. Yeah, but, again, I don't really care what they say in the song. I'm just here to review how it sounds. Now, this is the chorus. Let's go to listen.
I was a traveler, rock star and a healer. We'll spin it in the sunset through the night, into the dark unknown. Guns loaded, but he always made it all before the light struck.
Okay, so that was the chorus. I'm going to say right away, the chorus was incredibly catchy. Love the chorus. He was a traveler, rock star. That was good. I like that. So, chorus, I'd have to give it out of 10. Give it like a solid 8. Around the same. Like, it's not like, oh, super good, like, top-notch type level. Nah, it was a solid verse. I mean, good for Ryan Upchurch's stuff. Yeah, it's a great chorus, but, not the best, but pretty good. So, this is Struggle Jennings first. Give it a listen.
Grass grown over my heart, it's been a lonely place, waiting on my time to shine. Rolex with a broken face, sleeping in the cutlass, showered in the truck stop. A buckshot's the only thing will ever make this buck stop. Punch clocks and misery, dreams of something bigger. I just wanna reach the public, not just be a public figure. Like to say that he failed, train to success was derailed. Put my journey in a song, inspire you with details. In the field searching for seashells, no ocean was in sight, but I saw it in my heart and kept believing I was right. Fight for what's mine and what's not, I'll go and earn. Blazing a trail through the south, trying not to get burned.
Okay, so that was Struggle Jennings' verse. I'm going to say right away, I noticed that his verse was it wasn't like fast paced, like, rappers how they sing like very fast paced, more like Eminem, Knox Hill type stuff. His was more like choppy. His verse was more choppy, which I mean, it's not a bad flow idea. I mean, I liked what he said. Like, again, it's not based on what he said, but I kind of like how he sung his lyrics and stuff like that. Struggle Jennings is pretty good. That verse, it's definitely not the best that Struggle Jennings has done. I have to give that verse like a solid 7 as well. But yeah, I know Struggle Jennings has had a lot better verses than that, so it's kind of like when you hear that verse, it's like, because I know Struggle Jennings can do a lot better than that. But we'll listen to the chorus one more time, and then we'll get to Tom MacDonald's verse.
Heaven than ever, and lately I haven't been praying. I feel like my halo turned into a noose and I'm fighting to stay on the pavement.
Alright, first off, you hear what I mean? Like, you compare Struggle Jennings' verse and Tom MacDonald's verse. Struggle Jennings has like a lot slower of a flow, and then you get to Tom MacDonald's verse, and he's just like talking the words, like saying them really fast and stuff like that. His flow is more fast paced. Struggle Jennings' flow is more slow paced. I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. Slow pace. It can be good. Like it can have like depends on like how like it flows with like the beat and everything. If you're like if you're singing slowly in your songs, you can still make it sound great. Like I've heard songs that have like got really slow flows and made it like sound really good. And with like having a faster flow like Tom MacDonald, Eminem, Knox Hill, you gotta like, it's hard to describe. It's like, if you want to have a faster flow, it can't be like, just like, it's gotta have some connection with the beat, You can't just be rapping fast and have not really a good beat for it. The beat has to be on point with how, like, the flow of what you're saying, like the pace that you're saying it at. That's like the thing with like slow pace. It's better to find like a beat for that. It's better to find a connecting beat for that. So, yeah, I mean, Struggle Jennings, again, great verse, but it's definitely not his best. He can definitely do better. I know he can. Tom MacDonald, not going to say much about him, but, like, I listen to his music. I still bump his music. But let's listen to the rest of this verse.
I feel like the signs on the side of the road keep on pointing me past all the places I've wanted to go, so I stay on the road. Now I'm farther from home than I hoped I would make it. I feel like I'm naked inside of a snake pit and everybody wanna take pics. I feel like I have to come out of this hole with a pair of boots made of snakeskin. I feel like the road that's ahead is the highway to hell, but I still gotta take it. Nothing to lose and a second to prove that the stars that I followed have led me to greatness. A son called a skeleton, drunk on adrenaline, running and dumping the evidence. Discussing my demons with devils disguised as my friends and pretending they're better men. Collecting the feathers of vultures that patiently wait for a meal at my grave. I'll tell my tale around campfires if you listen close, they'll say.
So, yeah, that was Tom's verse. So, again, like I said, his flow is a lot faster paced. Like, his flow, and it was also, another thing I noticed, it was a lot more aggressive. Like, the way he was saying the words he was saying, it sounded a lot more aggressive. Struggle Jennings, he's more, like, slower pace, just trying to get, like, his word across. Tom MacDonald's over here talking very aggressively, and, like, he's just talking aggressively. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but, sometimes it's better, like, doing what Struggle Jennings did in this verse than, say, doing what Tom MacDonald did, just talking very aggressively and very fast-paced. Like, I like a lot of fast-paced songs like that, but that's just, like, my type of music. But it can, like, if you're like Struggle Jennings, like, I don't know if Struggle Jennings can do fast-paced verses all that well. I haven't heard him do that a lot. But yeah, Struggle Jennings stuff is good. So is Tom MacDonald, Ryan Upchurch. They've got some good stuff too. There are a lot of good artists I like. Like I said, I mentioned another one, Knox Hill. I'll listen to some of his stuff later in this series. But yeah, so what I noticed is that Struggle Jennings, a lot slower flow, just trying to get the word across. Tom Macdonald, he's over here, fast-paced aggressiveness, and, more like that. So let's just finish this song.
Traveler, rock star, and a healer. Oh, we'll spin it in the sunset through the night. Into the dark unknown, guns are loaded. But he always made it home before the light.
Alright, so that's that. Okay, so the song was great. I loved Ryan Upchurch's verse. I loved Struggle's verse. Tom MacDonald's verse was pretty good. Tom MacDonald's verse. Oh, I didn't give it a rating. Tom MacDonald's verse, I'd have to give it like a... somewhere in between a 6 and a 7. I'd say that'd be the same rating with Struggle's verse. Upchurch's verse was a solid 7. The chorus is very catchy. I love the chorus. It'd be like a 8 leaning, somewhere in between 7 and 8. So, overall, the song, I'd give it a solid 7. Give it a solid 7 rating. Pretty good song. I mean, I know a lot of people that don't care for Tom Macdonald at all. Like, some of the stuff he says can be very controversial, but, like, I still bump his music. His music's still pretty good. Now, this song, Traveler, it's good. It's on my playlist, which my playlist consists of, like, 136 songs. There's a lot of variety in my playlist. What can I say? I like a lot of music. There's not really a lot of music that I don't like. So it's kind of hard to say something negative about this song, because there's not a lot of music that I don't like. But yeah, I'd have to give this song a solid 7 out of 10 rating. So, it's going to be my overview of Ryan Upchurch, Travelers, featuring Struggle Jennings and Tom Macdonald. See you on the next one.